you got to have your head. So past times I'd be freaking out, all emotional, screaming, yelling, breaking down, all this stuff, and that gets you nowhere. So you have to have your faculties and just think, this is a rigged game. How can I rig this for me in this new landscape of 2025? Be it even if it's a YouTube page you're sitting on a couch talking, give it a whirl, give it a shot. You can help some people out there. Sometimes value is just being able to relate to someone out there, especially a stranger, because all the people around us, we hear, their messages kind of get tired, and get lost. But when you hear someone sometimes from the outside, you know, they give you a little shake up. Man, oh man, they got that program so deep. So every morning, it's the same shit. If you got a job, which, be thankful for at this point, but you got a job, you're getting all stressed. I got to be there on time. I fucking don't want to do this shit again. I watch it out my front door every morning. I used to be part of this. Used to be part of this whole tradition, and I'm still trying to be, I guess, because I'm unemployed and I'm doing everything I can here just to keep things rolling. But it's funny, like they have you so programmed that the panic level, if you're not working, is through the roof. And if you are working, it's a similar feel. You just feel lost and just completely empty. But it just was just thinking about it this morning. It blows my mind. I've been looking for work since 2022. So I got in a car accident. Now, mind you, I have a pacemaker, my third one actually. So I have some heart history, but I could have easily been on disability. I don't want to live on fucking disability. I don't want to be, that person if I don't have to be. I don't want, limited and not being able to do, the things I want and make the money I want for me and my family if that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm just sitting here lost. Like I probably put in easily a couple hundred applications. I probably put in now close to 300 applications, and I've kind of stopped because it's just a waste of time. It's a total waste. I have no criminal history. I have no bad work history like freakouts or getting fired. Always moved from my job. Never got fired from a job. Always left for another better position. But apparently, I mean, I could sit here and cry too, and I'll be straight with it. I say it all the time. Why do these places, when they're hiring, do they want a 20-year-old who doesn't know shit about shit, or do they want a 46-year-old that's pretty worldly and pretty skilled? Is going to kind of maybe give you a run for your money, manager guy. I mean, it's laughable. But I'm sitting here today getting my coffee, getting the day ready, trying to organize things that will make me money. And I got that guilt still. I got that guilt like I should be at work. What are you doing, Jay? Come on, Jay. Right? Just like to say, come on, Jay, you should be at work. Come on, Jay. It's always that outside. It's that outside programmed pressure that they've built since first grade, kindergarten, really. But we didn't probably pay attention. But man, I'm just sitting here and I'm mind blown. I'm like, I can't believe. And I'm every day I don't know what you want to call it, reprogramming, brainwashing myself with the good stuff. And still, man, there's that gut feeling like, man, what are you doing? You should be at work. And then you're like, then I'm thinking, well, I want to be at work. I've applied. I keep applying. I keep asking. I've run out of steam. That's why I told my girlfriend and I told my mom even. I'm better off trying to set up something else with this time instead of wasting hours a day with applications that lead to nothing. I'm lucky if I get a call back. I actually had out of, we'll just say 200 applications. I know it's above that because there were days I was doing 20 like every day. I got one interview out of that and two callbacks in 3 years. And those were over a year ago. So I am venting and I'm wondering if you yourself are going through the same shit. I know you are. I'm just, if you're out there thinking the same thing, you're not crazy. Okay. You have to just reprogram and get the bullshit out and get a new program in that's, I don't know what, honestly, I'm trying to make this myself too. This is all new territory because I realize these places aren't going to call me. And even if they do, what's 18, $20 an hour going to do? I got a house, you know, I got house bills to cover. I got like real expenses. 20 bucks an hour even isn't going to cut it. So even then, I'll need two of those jobs. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't say I snapped this morning, but I just kind of like had one of those moments, which I've had several, where I just said, you know what, fuck this. This is silly. I cranked some Peter Gabriel, opened up the house, dancing around and singing, and it did feel. I do feel better. But I realized, Jay, man, I'm sorry to talk in third person. You're probably like, what the fuck? But I realized, come on. You're doing everything you can. You're fighting against a system that's fighting you, basically. Do the things that you like. Do whatever you'd want to do today that could possibly also make money. So that's working on songs for a gig next week, listing some eBay things, and with a pacemaker, I'm not able to go out in the sun for hours a day and do landscaping. I mean, I could, but a little trade off. Is it 18 bucks an hour worth it? On day three, I'll be roasted, probably on day two. So for someone like me, yes, I'm in great shape and I keep up, but I have limits too. I'm no spring chicken. So if you're experiencing this today, I recommend cranking some of your favorite songs and live seriously and just forgetting about it. Like just do something that's going to make you feel good for a moment. It's not alcohol or drugs. And know that this whole thing is just fucked. It really is. And it's not being negative, it's just assessing it. This situation is fucked up right now with jobs, with the, inflation, all that garbage. Think what value you have, like real value you have, like outside of your job, and try to make that your source of income. Get with some people that are working. I admire all these people. That's why I'm doing this video today specifically, is because, man, every day I open up this front door and I look out and I see everyone running around like I used to run around, and it kills me. And these are great people. These are family people. These are hardworking people. Some of these people have worse ailments than me. There's a gentleman across the street, not to, I know his first name, but I don't want to get personal. The gentleman's got cancer, and that guy, I thought he bought the house across the street because he's always out there, always making it look nice, always doing something for a neighbor, always working on something for himself, some kind of project. The guy makes no excuses. The first time I met him out front, we're shooting the shit back and forth, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got heart surgery, tell him about my heart thing and my heart surgeries. He lifted his shirt. He's like, yeah, I got cancer. I have a port and this. And the guy wasn't complaining. We were just trading. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. Talk about a value. I mean, that guy is a valuable person. He should be killing it, unless he's just not trying to work. I don't know his personal situation, but then I'm looking at myself, and I know my value. I got tons of value. Maybe not for landscaping or maybe not for grunt work every day, because with my heart that wouldn't work. Unfortunately, we got two valuable guys here. And it's funny. We both have some pretty severe health things, and we both don't complain and just want to work. We just want to work and make money. At the end of the day, I just want to work and make money so I can have what I used to have back in 2018. That's probably what everyone's thinking. Man, I didn't worry about bills, man. Shit just came out of my account, and I never even thought. Now I'm I'm back to robbing Peter to pay Paul just for basic bills, just for electric bill, then for insurance, and then for phone bill. It's embarrassing. I'm on state aid. It's embarrassing, but I have to do that at the moment just to get to the next step, whatever that next step might be. So where am I going here? Where am I going here? You got to have your head. So past times I'd be freaking out, all emotional, screaming, yelling, breaking down, all this stuff, and that gets you nowhere. So you have to have your faculties and just think, this is a rigged game. How can I rig this for me in this new landscape of 2025? Be it even if it's a YouTube page you're sitting on a couch talking, give it a whirl. Give it a shot. You can help some people out there. Sometimes value is just being able to relate to someone out there. especially a stranger, because all the people around us, we hear, their messages kind of get tired, and get lost. But when you hear someone sometimes from the outside, they give you a little shake up. So have a great day. Hopefully this shook you up a little bit. So
Uh,
don't buy into the hype. Don't stress. Know you got value, and then it's all going to come out in the wash. It's just going to look a lot different than the way it used to. All right. Stay positive. Crank some tunes. It helps. Crank your favorite song.